Old and new, we'll turn on the game and share some laughs, and we'll play this and that. Now say goodbye to rainy days, to the colder nights and the empty trees. Now full of life and colors new, and it's all here for you to see. Cloudless sky somewhere.
God, that's horrible. I don't know.
We like Crazy Robin. There's our Crazy Robin, our Nubian princess.
I
see her.
noticed on the
Crazy
Deppening
Robin.
you had David and also Scott Balo.
That's pretty normal. We were talking about having you on, Monique, because what we were pitching was you do a show where you don't have to fucking spin so many plates. It would be fun to watch you just go nuts and not have all that responsibility. We do cleaning out the computer where I just throw stuff at you. And
honestly,
you don't
that's I love when I get invited on other podcasts because there's no heavy lifting.
Well,
I don't have to do anything.
It's a sister show. You're actually part of it in a
sister
way.
show. It's okay.
You're always invited.
I
Goes without
know, but I always forget, and then it's late, and I know you guys love to babble, but I wanted to get through to you. I wanted to reach out to you. The
That's
only way I
crazy.
knew
I knew
how
that was going to happen. They would, you saw the chat. It was like in Melvin and Melvin wanted to have the intel on it, and Uncle Larry, and and they went on this stupid Dan's paper article with the guy in the comments, and I'm like, I'm not going to make this as lore until it's verified from Monique sources.
Well, here's what we got. So, it's just really weird and curious how this happened.
How did it happen?
I was just watching some stupid fucking show called The Umbrella Academy, which I detest Ellen Page, who's Elliot Page now, so much that I find it hard to watch. Like I find
But
her.
you watched anyway.
Huh?
But you watch it anyway.
Well, I was watching it and I'm like, fuck this shit. And I shut the TV off and I went on my iPad because I was just about to go upstairs and start reading. And I see on our website that somebody made a fabulous thread that basically said, Howard discusses his third Dan's Papers cover. Oh, and also Ben is dead. I'm like, okay, what's that?
Harry. Let's give credit to Harry Vayner.
Harry Vayner.
Harry Vayner. I just wanted to say that out loud.
Yeah, it's a great name. Harry.
And to answer Tiger Lily's question, I'm drinking a beautiful Sycamore Rye.
So jealous. Here I am with water once again.
That's something Ben Stern would drink, rye. It's an old man drink, a rusty nail.
No, rusty nail is scotch.
That's Drambuie.
So, okay, so let's look at the article and then let's talk about
Who's sending the deli platter? Linda Ayers.
Oh my God! Get ready for the
Can we
jokes.
send a deli platter? Squabble Lane.
Oh my goodness!
Somebody said before, can Ray start dating now? Can Ray Stern start dating now? I think it was Melvin.
Date again. All right, so let me blow this shit up so that we can look at it and talk
seriously.
about it. Yeah, you guys don't make me insane tonight. It's only going to be an hour, and I always think to myself, we're not going to have enough to talk about for an hour, but we always have something to talk about for an hour. So here we go. Let's read the article. Radio legend Howard Stern discusses his third Dan's Papers cover, and this was posted today on August 11th. Only has 4 comments, and right. So this is his new artwork, which is
looks just like the old artwork.
This week's cover was presented to us by radio icon Howard Stern in partnership with the North Shore Animal League America. This marks Stern's third Dan's Papers cover to date. Here he discusses the inspiration for this piece, evoking emotion with art and more. I don't understand that sentence, but okay. So, so I guess it's not coming out until tomorrow, August 12th. Dan's Papers cover painting.
Well, that means Bon Jovial has it already.
He has it right
tomorrow.
He's gonna text me at like 3:00 in the morning and say, "Oh my God, Mon, Ben Stern is dead," and it's like, "Oh, dude, you made this freaking show." So in classic Howard Stern modus operandi, he takes a picture or paints something from basically right outside.
Photoshop. No, that's Photoshop.
Whatever, but you know what I'm saying. He walked outside, right?
Yep.
And this is what he got. You could even see the stairs like right here in the distance. Came down his stairs, took a photo probably on his iPhone, and then
All I think is Carol Burnett doing Gone with the Wind, coming down the stairs with Howard.
curtains. Yeah, it's fabulous. All right, so here it goes. Let's read about it. A chat with Howard Stern, artist.
Artist.
Okay. What is the name of this photorealistic piece and what beach inspired it? See, the fact that you even think that Howard can paint photorealism is
Yeah.
just shocks anybody to the core. You know how hard it is to paint photorealism unless you're tracing it and just literally doing, just a trace over with a mechanical pen. It's just impossible to do that. That is absolutely not freehand. Absolutely not. Okay, just Southampton Dune. That's the name. This is part of a series I did from an early morning beach walk. There are 7 different sepias. Oh, Jesus, fuck you. And each one
Asshole.
takes an ordinary moment, a view we might pass every day and not notice. Yeah, because it's boring. The dune fence is usually something intrusive, but here the wood and what? Oh, do you hear?
I'm going to vomit.
This
Really
is the
affected-
photorealistic equivalent to his radio show.
But do you
I'm ready to get nauseous.
you hear him trying to be Howard Stern artist right now?
Yeah,
Like
it's
that
so
he's now talking in like artist lingo because it's something that he feels he knows something about. I
so
can't even
forced and pretentious.
stand it. So
and
pretentious.
over
The dune fence is usually something intrusive, but here the wooden wires seem to be doing a dance across the sand and collecting the sand up into a beautiful smooth sweep. It felt like a big moment to me. Really?
That's a big moment. Mazel tov.
He expends all his calories pretending to be deep, from the transcendental meditation to this horseshit. Just this fake attempts at depth he has with psychoanalysis. It's always so fucking hollow and forced, and anybody could see right through it. This is right in line with the TM bullshit. Just as
It's
far as, you know what I mean?
pretty
Like
freaking pathetic. It really is. It's just pathetic. Okay, let's see. Let's read onward. What emotion or feeling have your paintings evoked in those
Anger.
shown them to? Most friends express shock when seeing them. They can't believe that I'm a painter. Because I'm only on the radio, they assume that I do nothing else but talk and are surprised by the amount of observation and detail in my art. I've received great feedback, especially from people who live in the Hamptons. Only from people who else sees you, you shut in. They say it captures something magical about the area.
You know why they're shocked? Because they think he's a moron. And that's why. I mean, he did a Photoshop and they're
basically all you
shocked.
can do is
Talk.
is talk. And even
Talk.
that is suspect. Okay. Let's move on. Let me scroll it. Okay, so
how does this guy have access to him? And by the way, you know, there was something like this last year,
Mhm.
exactly the same piece. It was, it didn't get a lot of traction, but I thought it was very interesting because it was him. He hadn't said a word all summer, and it was like it was stuff you can't get on his radio show. Oddly enough, it was like more. It was more of an insight to 17 Squabble Lane than his actual radio show he's
right.
ever spoken about before, in the most boring way possible.
Oh, absolutely.
And hey shit Howard. Hit Ben. I'm sorry. Smudgely says and hey shit Ben Stern.
So curiously, the photo or the thing that they're showing right now is a piece, I guess, that was
Photoshop by him when? Last
something
year?
he did earlier, maybe. I'm
That was
not even
last year.
sure.
That was the Photoshop from last year.
This is July
So
16th.
no. This is the one that's hold on.
This is July 16th, 2021. And
Yes, but then he did another one of the dunes, if you recall, which looks
Yes.
exactly like that
this
other
one?
one. So let me just see if I can pull something from here to there. Give me 1 second because I'm going to share it from a
It's
different
such
screen.
simpleton Bob Ross bullshit.
no, don't insult Bob Ross.
I know.
Really.
I know.
Please.
That's the very last person we want to insult.
Happy fucking trees.
Robert Ross.
Yeah,
Robert
okay.
Ross.
Let me do this. All right, it's not letting me do the share here.
I'll let you do
Unfortunately,
it.
I'll have to come back to it. How has your technique and/or process evolved since your July 16, 2021 cover art of Deerfield Road? Hopefully, I try to evolve every time I paint. I'm always
Oh.
trying to keenly observe what's going on around me and how to interpret that on paper.
Jesus.
What East End locales are on your list to photograph and consider
my
painting next? Next up, Corwith Barnes. I've done a bunch of smaller paintings of the barns, but this one is a larger size. Why would he go back to the same thing
I know.
every friggin' time?
Because
He's so boring.
he took
No new-
photos of it
no
with his
new life
camera, and
experiences.
it's on the computer already, so you can just reprint them.
It's
You know,
just
with the
it's
Photoshop.
so rote. It's so rote. It's pretty pathetic.
Do you
Barnes.
guys think the Dunes were instructed to not make eye contact with Howard from management?
I know
Exactly.
Corith Barnes. I know Corith Barnes could not make eye contact.
The
For a
wood
fact.
was just bending away from him so that he would harm them. Okay, so next up, Corbett Barnes. I've done a bunch of smaller paintings of the barns, but this one is a larger size. The barns are no longer there, but I photographed them many times. And
Told you.
painting that hopefully captures every broken board on that fading structure. I lost my father recently. He was 99 years old.
What?
Not sure how old those
Wow.
barns were, but I feel like painting the barns is honoring him and all those growing older and then gone. Okay, this
Holy
is what you get. I lost my
Gee.
father recently. He was 99 years old. That's it. That's everything. That's everything,
What
folks.
What a sociopath. That is a sociopath. Like 1,000%. I mean, that is not normal. That is not that's an automaton. That is not a normal human being.
I know.
Seriously. That is
That
sick.
could have been 2 months ago. It could have been 4 months ago. It could have been who knows with this
It could have
guy
been one who
now.
was making fun of him, sending him hot dogs.
Yeah,
I mean, really, seriously.
it could have easily.
It's
God,
really
this is
serious.
so
So
crazy.
some people on the website actually, tried to do a little deep dive. There's no
No
notice,
obituary?
there's no paper, there's no notification, there's nothing. There's
He has that
absolutely
stuff
nothing.
buried. He has it where you can't look up shit. He's got that covered.
But that's actually that's psychotic because, first of all, his father was famous enough that he should have had an obituary in the New York Times. He really was. I mean, he was a major studio guy. He was Howard Stern's father. I mean, and actually that would be kind of a cool thing to do. But Howard is so.
Would be the way to honor him.
It'd be the right way to do it, not this horrible painting.
He chooses to paint
because it's all about him. It's all
It
about
is
him.
all about him.
How is this going to ruin?
Wow.
Wasn't Kimmel just over there? Wasn't Kimmel there like 2 weeks
Yes,
ago?
he was.
With
Yes,
Molly
he
and the kids that aren't allowed.
Mhm.
What?
It's bizarre, right?
I can't even. How long is this article hit today? And
Hit
somebody
today because the paper's coming out tomorrow. But this is basically the whole article. What aspects of painting are you enjoying most at this moment in time? Drawing, observation, detail. I love it all. I wish I had started drawing when I was younger because I enjoy it so much, and I feel like I missed out on many years of passion.
Oh my god!
I'm in love with what one pencil can do. Aside from the 3 dance paper covers your art has now appeared on, have you begun to share your work in other ways? If not, do you plan to in the foreseeable future? My wife, Beth Stern, will put them up on her Instagram account occasionally, but I have not shown these paintings much. I would like to do some sort of show for charity, but haven't been able to put that together yet. And that is the article. That's everything.
Radio Gaga feels that he might have been misquoted in the piece. Like somehow I don't know how you would misquote.
How do you misquote that?
I don't know. I don't know how. And leave it to Dan. What's his last name? Ratner.
It's David Taylor.
The name was at the very end of it. Said Ratner.
David Taylor is the writer.
Well,
I thought.
I don't know. It was
Dan Ratner's podcast author, Roger Rosenblatt. It's Dan Ratner.
Yeah, but that's who does Dan's papers.
That's his paper.
The article is written by that clown at top.
No. There's no way you can misquote this. I
don't think so either. He subliminally throws, and he doesn't have a follow-up question. He doesn't even have a follow-up. Leave it to Ratner to not have a follow-up question.
It's not Ratner.
How many
I
dams
feel
we
like
got in
painting the barns is honoring him and all those growing older and then gone.
Wow.
So I don't
that
think
really that sounds like dead.
Interpret that, right?
There's no way to misinterpret that.
No, Radio Gaga. No, just look at what he says here. Like, I mean, the whole sentence structure is.
It's possible you're right, Gaga, but I don't know how you would misinterpret this. It's anything's possible with this fucking mysterious bullshit. I mean, it's just I don't understand. I've never seen to frame it, and this guy gets
Sister Master, let's talk about that. So, since I'm blocked and I can't see anything that he does,
so am I.
He couldn't even say his father passed when he retweeted this article. So you're telling me that? Oh wait, what's Sketchy Press saying? I will take a bet, Mo. What's your bet, Sketchy? It's bullshit. So why are you saying that? I'm curious what your thoughts are. I mean, I don't give a shit if he died one way or the other. I'm just saying that, if this is something that is coming out tomorrow, I mean, it's not April Fool's Day, haha, like that would be something he would do.
All right.
So he's not dead.
How is he not
Yeah.
dead? Are you in the home?
This is
All right. So
Yeah. That's
what's
no
so
miracle. He
funny?
said he lost his father. Not my father suffers from dementia, and then he said gone. Correct. So not understanding you guys.
So Beefus posted this the article, the
On
link
her-
to the Dan's papers.
today, Dennis.
Yeah, I have it up on my screen. You want to look at the
Itchy Press,
genius?
I would tag you in
No mention.
to this podcast if you wanted to, but I don't know that I have your email. Let me see.
He wants to call the hotline.
He's not going to call the hotline. If he wants to come on, he'll come on. You want me to take a bet with you. I don't really give a shit whether he died or not, to be quite honest with you.
But
I mean, really. Here, Sketchy Press, I'm going to send you a link to the podcast, and if you want to come and join us and talk about it, you can.
So you gotta look at this. You gotta look at this. The stupid gram. I mean, really, seriously. Can I pull this up?
I have it. You talking about her with the t-shirts?
No. The post it posted this Dan's paper. It posted it on its stupid gram today, and there's a ton of comments, and it hasn't responded.
Well, it never responds to anything.
It does sometimes. Yeah, I've seen it respond.
Only if it's Jessica Seinfeld.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's the whole article. And meanwhile, this week she's doing her little bikini announcements for her stupid cat head shirt. And didn't one of her cats die too? I mean, so was it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, where she's kicking a soccer ball and she's like, "This is what I do when I'm sad," or "This is what I do when things are bad," or some shit like this. Yeah, you're right.
Probably when Ben died.
That other moron.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious with the chat.
Is Beefus gonna read the Rainbow Bridge for Ben?
Right, Grogu died this past week too.
You had to react to it because what are you going to sit there? It's just fascinating on the level of now. Her Instagram has, let me see, RIP. It says RIP. There's a lot of RIP Ben Stearns in it. Rock and
but
rolls.
it never mentions it.
She never. There's no.
No, I'm saying it when I don't really mean to say it.
I mean to say it.
So yeah, this was posted on Tuesday, with her on the beach.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh,
that's it. That's what you get.
Those dudes could stand to lose about 20 pounds.
So Linda Ayers is saying, "What's weird is I'm looking for an obituary online, and the date given for his death is August 12th. How could that be when today is only August 11th? Because he died in Australia, Linda.
He died in Australia.
What are you not realizing about this?
I like all these guys that actually think that Beefus is like really good looking. I guess they're
know what?
horned up and don't really.
She's in great shape for her.
No, it is anorexic. It's not in great shape.
Even if she was, Dennis, she has
No
all
ass
the
at all.
time, resources, and money to put into it. Her entire life is predicated on being good looking and being a fake model. It wouldn't even be impressive if she was. It's not even like she's got nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
David said she is wearing black, so there is that.
Yeah, there is that. He knows.
All right, Sketchy.
Because wasn't he a part of the design team in the 1940s for the new bathing suits?
Sketchy Press, go on. Tell us what your thoughts are.
Sorry, I don't have a camera hooked up, but
that's fine.
Nice. I love a
welcome, sir.
Lavender camera with a giant red.
that's not by design, I promise.
It's catchy.
It's no. What I'm saying is that I don't dispute the fact, or dispute's probably the wrong word. I don't. Ben's probably dead. I mean, and I agree with you there. It's like, yeah, he's probably dead, but I don't think Stern is going to say it just like that in an article in a magazine about paint. or about his painting. Like,
Maybe that's his subliminal way of just talking about it without
you're
having.
overthinking it, man. You're
Oh,
really over.
I'm totally not. Like I said,
No.
I don't give a rat's ass whether he's dead or not.
Well,
Maybe
of course you do.
maybe this is just his way of being able to get it out there, especially since Beth posted it and other people retweeted it.
Yeah, but see, I don't think they
Might
actually
be.
read the article. I think the article was probably. I just think it's. I don't want to say misquoted. I think maybe added like there's not a quote here where Stern goes, "Oh, my dad died recently." Like it's interpretation. It's clickbait is what it is.
Why wouldn't the writer follow up with a question about his dad? If that were you just gonna let it die there? No pun intended.
Well, no, but are you just going to believe everything that's on the goddamn internet?
Yes, because Benjamin Franklin just
This is a paper
said
that
you
he's
have to not
close
believe
to.
it.
This is a paper he's close to. It is local. It's
Yep.
in his backyard. It's
They paid him-
something.
they
So
paid
so
him
you
money.
honestly think that the Stern's going to do an interview and talk about his painting and be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I just lost my dad."
He's that much of a sociopath. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're out of your fucking mind, dude. Look,
He's a sociopath.
hate on Stern all you want, and I get it. I mean, I'm a hater on multiple people as well, but there's no way in hell that Stern is just going to be like, "Oh, I lost my dad, and I'm going to put it in this article."
This is also
come
the
on. He
same
has too much
sociopath.
respect for that shit.
This is a sociopath that tried to make a fake cancer scare to make himself seem likable.
And then she had
he's a
fake cancer
sociopath.
scare to make him
And a fake interview with Robin
Yeah.
Williams to sell his book, which never happened.
Yeah, I mean, he's a
Dancing in the
sociopath, and sociopaths will do stuff like this because he's not well. You're thinking in a rational way. Seriously, that's a rational way. This man's not rational.
I completely came around on the whole stupid him being in like the Doctor Doom or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I completely agreed, and I think you were in the chat that night talking about it. I think it's all bullshit. Xavier also thought it was all bullshit, and I was like, I don't know that he's actually that manipulative. But you know what? In hindsight and thinking about it,
I mean, don't you think that at this point? So this article's been out for how long? What, like
an hour?
An hour? I was going to say, I think probably 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Don't you think by this time it would be vetted and it'd be all over social media? I mean, there's
whom? Vetted by whom?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, vetted by, someone somewhere.
We're not, listen,
right.
Sketchy. We're not by any means calling this gospel, but this bears discussion by finding it. It absolutely bears
All right,
poking
so-
it. So what are you screaming about?
Yeah.
I'm not screaming.
Well, you certainly are. What are you angry about? Why can't we discuss it? Do we have your fucking Sketchy Press permission to discuss this, sir? Can we discuss this?
Dude, I'm just here to add to the discussion. Get off your fucking high horse.
I'm not on a high horse. You're on the high horse. You came here sanctimoniously. You're on the high horse.
No, I'm simply saying that I think the article is bullshit.
Okay. And why? Now why?
Why?
Like I said, if it, and again, I'm not disputing that the man's dead. I just don't think that Stern's going to bring it up so nonchalantly in an article going, "Oh yeah, I lost my dad. So anyway, here's a painting and here's a plug for the Instagram."
Well, if you notice, and if you've read the other articles that he's done in Dan's papers, it is someplace where he goes to do things he doesn't do anywhere else. He doesn't show his art anywhere else. He doesn't really talk to any fucking papers. They just happen to, they are his neighbors, So I don't know if there's a really a better way to misinterpret this. I lost my father recently. He was 99 years old. Painting the barns is honoring him and all those growing older and then gone. So yeah, okay. Yes, I think he's dead. And I think that he saves everything for the radio. Everything.
Yes. Exactly.
Except for his father died.
1 month. No, 1 month he'll talk about it. He'll talk about it in a month.
Yeah, he'll talk about it when he gets back.
When he gets back.
Yeah, not in the office.
Olivia Newton-John first, then Ben.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Olivia Newton-John would be. Well, gotta remember, this is also a man when he was in D.C. talked about his wife's miscarriage and literally made giant jokes about it, and that is true.
Yes.
So that is a sociopath. You don't do that. And you think he would have just kind of just dropped this to kind of make a little bit of interest, and he will talk about it in September? Because
he's
they
been
haven't
preparing for
refuted
this for a year.
anything on the stupid gram. They've had all day to go on the stupid gram,
Yeah.
go, no, he's okay. There's been no response, and Beefus does respond to its stupid gram. It does,
Well,
especially when things are not right. It will go on there and answer. I've seen it do it.
Thomas says they try to hide the fact that Robin was out of the office for years. Yes, this is true.
Yes,
They're
he
not
did.
exactly the most
that's a good one, but Postra, that's good.
Yeah.
upfront
Absolutely.
people, right?
Compulsive liars, I guess, would be the word for it.
I don't know. I just think I do think it's kind of curious. I'm actually going to let me just
I just want to say this is that if and when Stern gets back on the air, I think he's going to refute this article and what was said and when.
Knowing his credibility, how much do you believe that comes out of his mouth at this point? Even that, in that case, knowing what a serial liar he is, would you even believe that? What do you believe coming out of his mouth? What percentage of stuff?
Well, it depends on the subject.
Okay. If he's going to lie,
but I honestly feel that if it comes down to his father, I really feel like, I mean, as much as he talks and animates and everything, at the end of the day, I think he has more respect for his father if and when he passed to just bring it up in an article about painting.
You'd think,
Okay.
and you very well could be right.
So
he spent 4 hours a week or more on his show making fun of his father who's gone senile. Okay, he has plenty of respect for him. Literally, he mocked him hard this year. Seriously, he has no respect for his father.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him this year.
He beat the shit out of a 98-year-old.
Yeah.
I would honestly 100% this is true.
And
100% he's going to wait till September to talk about it.
I was going to say, let's regroup in September.
Oh, when he talks about it, we're going to apologize? Because you came out and attacked. I mean, are you going to apologize then? I mean,
of course.
Look, man, that's fair.
No.
You have.
I don't think I attacked anyone.
No,
There's a little attack.
You are certainly entitled to that. You could very well be right. It's a great pushback. It's just the weirdest thing in the world that Monique has got to bring some kind of attention and at least touch on it. And as this thing grows, it's worth a conversation, isn't it? At least just the overall.
No, of course. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah,
right. You wouldn't be in the chat. Exactly.
Right.
All right. So
but
we are.
This is bizarre. Typical Stern
reach
stuff.
out to the author of this, and we are going to ask.
Love you guys.
All right. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Sketchy. Good to talk to you, sir.
All right. Well, he did come shot out of a cannon. Certainly.
He did. He did.
But you know what? It's so rare that we get like somebody just kind of like, touching base with us on here. So I'm all okay with it.
You're going to become a member of Dan's Papers?
Yeah.
Well,
So
I can pull-
I'd be very interested. I will contact them and I will find out for us whether or not it's something.
There's so many examples you can pull of him just being an absolute sociopath and just absolutely not doing what a normal human being would do. And I mean,
human being.
Look at Artie. I mean, you really the other saga, Artie.
Yeah.
The man almost killed himself, and he had literally nothing to say. Nothing. I mean, he tried to stab himself to death, and nothing.
There's a lot of components to the Artie thing. I think I have a theory with the Artie thing too. He was now selling himself to have a bonus.
That's the end of anyone just signing on.
Oh, David, you're invited anytime.
Yeah, anytime.
Give us perspective from the 1920s.
Exactly. You were around when Ben was born. You tell us.
Yeah, tell us how it was when he was a kid. He had two left shoes, right?
He did the musical score from an Underdog.
I don't know where he is. He's like, God damn it, use the emergency podcast intro. I moved it to the main menu. So we didn't. I'm so sorry.
No, we use Boys This Summer.
It is weird. There's no obit anywhere, even in a local Jewish newspaper. True. recognize, says Beth's principal, that there are those of us here who have greater history of the show's knowledge, including the individuals who've been part of the Howard Stern show before most of you ever listened. So yeah, that's true. And so we know the narcissistic psychopath that we speak of. We know that this is his MO, to
Dead
not
end.
say
Wait,
anything, but to get it out there. What?
dead end dust. Emily didn't write a song. That is true. That is true.
Johnny McCullough listener says, love the aggressive banter. Good job, good arm. Yeah, listen, you told him. I agree with you completely. And I think that, I think he's, well, okay, Chris C., you tell us. Why do you think he's
Well, Chris
not
has been
dead?
a little trolly in there, so it's.
Oh, has he?
Yes, he has been.
Oh, all right. Well, then we won't talk to him about it.
We
Never
don't talk to him.
The family doesn't have to publish an obituary. Yeah, of course
No,
they do. I mean,
true.
it's just one of those things that we're thinking that Ben was a seminal part of the Howard Stern lore for his entire life. So why wouldn't you? I mean, I don't know. I find it kind of weird.
And like I said, in his own right, I mean, he is kind of worthy of a New York Times because he did have a studio. He did work with major cartoons in the 60s, and he was part of the show. I mean, that's kind of up there.
Yes, Beth's
Yeah.
principal. I am feeling so much better. My cough is gone, and obviously, since I'm not hacking up a lung while we're talking tonight, I am better. So thank you so much for asking.
Let's all binge watch Tennessee Tuxedo in homage to Ben tonight, everyone.
That's what the
Forever.
intro should have
We're
been.
gonna
Should
go
have
call the
said,
county morgue or the local funeral home in the area. The problem is, the man could have passed away, 2-3 weeks ago. We wouldn't know, and so it's not like he could have what's it called when you burn them? He could have cremated them, he could be sitting next to fucking Bianca right now, and
I was thinking the same thing.
So yeah, who knows?
Wait, I can see for the calendar. I can see the picture for Beefus, but next to Ben's and Bianca's urns.
But
I don't
Dennis,
know.
I mean, you guys rattled off some. Why would this be any different? Artie,
It isn't.
Robin's cancer. What has he ever? His kids. What has he ever been transparent about? Especially in modern day. There's
None.
no reason to think this would be any different. That he would just slip it in. And Monique is spot on. He is somehow this guy Dan has access to him in ways from last year's interview. And
Absolutely.
This and like transcendental meditation have some weird access to him. It's always some cult like fake depth.
I'm sure they're very friendly with them. Dance Papers
Well,
is like a very social, little stupid magazine. I think it's even free for
And he
God's
probably
sake.
throws some cash at it. So
Exactly.
that makes it. Yeah, he throws some cash.
There's some cash at it. Gets a little
Yeah.
publicity for his stupid
Crazy Robin.
art.
Great observation. Sharing Bianca's urn. Not even a new one. Just poured in there.
Enough.
Dad.
Jesus Christ. And you know that Ray's not far behind. I mean, let's be honest. It's one of those things. I don't think he ever got out of the hospital. Last time when we had touched base about his father, he stopped talking about him actually in the last week or so of the show before they went on their little hiatus. No, he turned 99 this summer. He turned 99. He was 98.
Allegedly.
99 during this. If he even did. Right. I mean,
If he did, we don't know.
We don't know because the man lies to us all the time.
The bullshit he was playing about his dad wasn't even done for comedic effect. There was nothing funny about it. It was
No, it was
pure
just-
vitriolic king baby bullshit.
Yes.
There's nothing about it. So it didn't like always doing this for comedic effect. It was strange and it was rampant and just over the top in a way that I don't know. It's like we could surmise he'd been dead for 3 months since then,
Well,
for all we know.
And remember, here's another little tidbit.
Told you
Remember,
about
it's
the
the same
monologue
grandfather. This is the same grandfather that has not mentioned his grandchild.
That's another good one, Dennis. That's
Yeah.
another good one. Keeps
And,
coming at us.
Don't you think it would be classic him to have the stupid fucking Dance Papers and say, my grandchild who just turned 1, and then never mention another word about it?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Never
yes.
mentioned a word.
Yes.
But I'm saying he would do that as well. But
He would.
use a vehicle like this to get it out there so that he doesn't have to. It's going to be very interesting when he comes back, whether or not he will. I mean, he will. He has no choice. But it's curious. Gary's out in LA. Nobody's talking about anything. It's just like, okay.
Oh, they have a gag order.
He
So
dead.
Everything's again.
He dead.
everything's gag order with them.
She's dead already. He just hasn't casually mentioned it yet. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. It's just very bizarre to us. Let's see. What is Skip? Hey, Skip. My grandma's going to be 104 in September, and she was poor her whole life. Grew up in an orphanage during the Great Depression. Wow. You know what?
Jeez.
Those people have a will to live. Jesus fuck. I can't even imagine 104.
Wow.
I can't even imagine.
Wait, somebody in the wait. Chris Dilla, whatever, I can't say the name. Oh, wait, no. RB.
Chris
For the
Dilla?
10th time, Benji tweeted the article.
Benji
So,
did.
Benji tweeted it.
Where are we
Oh,
looking?
look. So, hey, can you tell me from tomorrow what's the story on this?
Is he still dead?
Is he still dead?
Bon? Bon?
Bon, you're
Okay.
there.
All right. Wow.
Public domain to you. Fair use. Public
Hopelessly
domain.
deceived.
That's copyright strikes from Olivia Newton-John on the grave.
I don't think you actually have to post a death notice here. When my father passed away, I didn't post a death notice. They'll ask you at the funeral parlor if that's something you want to do because they'll help you do it, and you don't have to do it yourself. But it's not necessary. You don't have to. I mean, and let's be honest, he's 99 years old. Anybody who is dead, so it's not really. It has to do with claims against the estate. No, it's definitely not that way. It's really not.
We don't have that.
I do know what usually happens, and again, I'm only going by my dad, is you have to order like 7 or 8 death certificates every single place. It demands that you have a death certificate to
My radio is shaking.
What are you reading?
AID. Death came over the mountain. Death came over the mountain. Death came over the mountain to see who he can kill.
So there's no information at all. It's just that article. I thought it was like a real.
You missed out. When Sketchy Press came on.
I heard that. I was walking the dog.
Oh, right. And
he doesn't know. So
well, nobody knows. That's the whole.
Nobody knows. But
I thought it was a real
body
dead,
of work.
but I saw the article that you're looking at. So I guess he did, and. It's very strange that Howard didn't talk about it months ago. He said months ago.
No, he didn't say months ago.
He said, "Oh no," he said, "I lost my dad recently." So
he lost it. You're right.
Okay, it could have been
whatever that
last
means.
week then. Yeah.
Whatever that
When
means.
was that article put up? When was
Today.
Today.
So we.
And the magazine comes out tomorrow.
No, and I guess he does, like you guys were saying, he wants to save it for when he comes back. He wouldn't
And then
tweet
Beth
about
posted it on her stupid gram, and
Yes.
everybody's saying rest in peace, and she's not made
She
any
replied.
reply to it.
Okay,
Nope, no replies at all
yet.
from it.
Oh, I thought she'd
No.
love that to be able to be the one.
Don't you
talk.
feel privileged getting a sneak preview of Dan's papers? It's like watching Avengers Endgame on a Thursday.
I know, it's like one of those things you want to save, like D-Day. D-Day is over. It's D-Day, and you want to save that paper for the rest of your life. It's that
Cooper
special.
45 is not getting it. He's thinking that Ben is still alive in Australia time. No, they're ahead of us. There's no way.
Oh my god.
And you'll never walk alone. Never walk alone.
Oh,
All right, so let me
beautiful.
see. So I posted it on
I'm a
Twitter.
little long in the tooth.
Tooth?
Tuna,
Bonds drops. Bonds arm drops.
Suna Okashi. I'm waiting for DoorDash to tweet out the condolences.
Exactly. And Nathan's too. Don't forget Nathan.
Nathan's. Oh yeah, who's that guy from Nathan's? Who's
Fucking
on?
CEO of Nathan's.
See,
His condolences.
the head of marketing.
I just wonder. This definitely warrants a pop run. Miss
wanna be
Bieberhausen, we're on. I can't believe you're not here. So yeah, I'm just curious about just being quick 5 words in a local paper. That's it. It's just kind of weird to me.
No, it is absolutely bears, and the fact that you suss that out, it's in everything that he does. It's all the Doctor Doom, Artie, Robin's cancer, the grandchild he won't talk about. It's every. It shouldn't surprise anybody that he would go this direction, and he would
No.
give the scoop to Dan's papers or transcendental meditation or some bullshit.
This history really
gonna
doesn't
check.
say he doesn't have
Ellen Stern, right?
Ellen
right.
Stern, his niece and nephew.
The Belmore
you know.
Library, right?
He's not going to waste, says some Angelo on Twitter to us. He's not going to waste the story until whenever he goes on air. He's going to milk this through the Christmas break.
Yes.
Christmas break.
Hanukkah.
Yeah. Jesus. Farmer Justin says, "Thank God, I was so worried caring for his father would financially ruin him."
Well, he's still got to take care of Ray. You
I
know,
have
because
no idea if this story is real. Nothing on Google. Are you going to do a live vlog on the show? How bizarre that it wasn't mentioned on 100.
Well, we got our next show, the Ben and Ray Meet the Sterns. But we got to do that next.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that.
We got to
like
get the
next
2
week.
shows for that. That's going to be good. Katie Aldana, it's
We are
Nathan's
gonna
in
have
Oceanside, Long Island, is closing early in honor of Ben.
so wait, somebody mention about doing a live blog during the first broadcast? Yeah, that'd be the mockery thread.
Yeah, exactly. It's Miss Beaverhausen. She's usually here.
Beaverhausen.
Ben Stern dead and obituary. Howard Stern cause of death. Okay, what is this?
Howard. Oh, I saw that article.
Rest in peace, Ben Stern. In addition to giving us the greatest radio star of all time, he's a successful sound engineer. Oh, blah 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 blah. So somebody's doing like a weird, random.
Exactly, they're jumping on this and running.
I don't know.
We
Yeah,
are.
I agree.
Still like we are.
We're just bandwagoners right now.
Bandwagoning.
I would rather be the first to get at it and be wrong about it than get it right and be the fifth one to get at it.
Oh my God. Okay.
The wieners. Oh, David. The wieners at Nathan's are at half mast. This is wrong.
And Haysh hit Ben Stern. That's how it is.
One-on-one with Ben Stern's corpse. Yeah. he's dead. Sisters, everybody is mute. You know, where's Gary Puppet? He actually just recently lost his mom, and he's usually the one who gets to the bottom of all of these things. It's kind of crazy.
He gets to the bottom of it. He gets the addresses, the phone numbers.
Oh, we got nothing then. Okay, so yeah, so the little argument about whether or not he's dead, I do not agree with at all, and I think that he is definitely dead. He definitely
Dead.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Ben Stern, 99 years old. You know,
I just don't know how that's misquoted or misinterpreted the way that was framed, and the writer lets it lay there like that and publishes it. You know,
What?
the writer
Yeah.
when he gave the
Sure,
interview, he wrote it out. He read it. He obviously edited and said, "Yeah, this is good."
It's fine.
Okay,
It's fine. It's
You know what I
ambiguous.
mean? If it was misinterpreted, he would
But
strike
it was
over.
just email, so it was the questions and Howard
Yeah.
replied with the answers. But I mean, yeah, I would have replied and said, "Oh, your father passed away. When did that occur?" You know, and all
Laura
that.
Lackner
well, that's
replied.
the whole thing, you guys. That's the whole point of it coming out this way. It's not something he wants to talk about until he.
Yeah, yeah,
air.
yeah.
So
You're right.
therefore, he's going to get it out there with a friendly publication, and that's it. I mean, so he got it out there, and now he will wait to talk about it until he's ready to. And whenever the hell that case may be, he
So
will
the
do
week
it.
after Labor Day.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing ambiguous about this. There's nothing, that says anything. Yeah, you're right, Tiger Lily. If your dad is 99 and close to death, you do not mistakenly say you lost your father.
No.
I feel like you're taking crazy pills. You're not, sweetheart. You're not. Oh my God, we absolutely should send a group condolence card.
And the deli tray.
And the deli tray.
The deli tray.
And the deli tray.
Howard's the
No
only
pork
one.
products.
Howard's the only one that gets grieving days on his vacation. Like he's going to get
Yes.
it added onto his.
Oh yeah, he's getting extra days off.
Yeah.
You know, holy
I get
crap.
screwed out of my grieving days.
He might
this
come back in
fucking
October.
Yeah, Howie Brasco.
He may come back in October.
Yeesh.
I mean, seriously, he may take
Oh
all
yeah,
of September
total
off.
excuse to come back in October. Absolutely.
Freaking October.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
No, he doesn't.
He made
No,
that.
he hates them
made
both equally.
Yeah.
He neglects them both equally.
Ben like sardines. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for.
He wants
for
to be
letting
buried
us
in a
know that.
sardine can. Chris.
Sardines rolled.
Oh, hey,
A
John.
sardine can coffin.
Hey, John.
I
Stuttering John.
love David. He's obviously from Cleveland. The Biltmore Library with no David's cute. Oh, he doesn't know Long Island with the Biltmore. It's the Belmore Library, David. But great
Oh,
joke.
Biltmore, he's so cute.
So
Hey,
cute.
John. Stuttering John has a question for you.
You know,
Yeah.
if I ask Arm a question, why don't you respond to my DMs? Why not?
You can answer that, John.
Ay.
Because I'm trying to get my channel back, John. That you and Royce killed.
That's a great
Exactly.
question.
And he really did kill you. He really did.
really
And then, of course, he didn't know.
He didn't know it was
Didn't
me.
know it was you.
I told
One-
John in hindsight we should have fought that. You know,
One
Oh,
bad
yeah.
travel. Will Howard zoom into his father's funeral?
Monique, have you ever seen a victory of getting your channel resurrected when it's killed? They never pack it. They never give in.
if you
have
could
you
get
ever
through
won?
to, I think that when my channel got killed, they did come to me and say, you know, if you'd like to fight this, please write to us and tell us why. And I and I tried to at the
You
time.
should
and
have.
couldn't.
Oh,
So-
but
I
you did-
tried. I
wait,
tried. I tried.
There was another gem in the comments.
That's where that black
The painting was made with Ben's ashes.
Oh, brutal.
Bon, you playing that Stuttering John clip, it made me fall in love with him all over again, just like America did with I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here.
Blah blah blah
All-
blah blah blah. How dare you?
Oh my goodness. Oh my God, David, that's so funny. Let's get a condolence cameo from Artie.
Oh,
Ah,
God.
that's brilliant.
Our dead Ben died. We don't need to
That's
ID Howard.
so brilliant.
Brilliant. Oh, you know what? It would actually be so much better if we got it from somebody who's like a complete douchebag.
Scott the engineer.
Oh no.
Yeah, he'll do it.
No,
Someone who
Scott,
Yeah,
Howard's
let's
wrong.
throw Scott under the bus.
Stuttering John.
Stuttering John.
Oh, we're gonna think on this, David.
Opie. Opie.
Going on this.
Oh, Opie will do it. These guys will
Opie
do
will
anything.
definitely
Opie.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I couldn't, with clear conscience, ever pay these people for anything. I really could not.
I don't know for this.
Yeah.
I'd kick in some money. This is-
How about Tim
This is good.
Sabian? How about Tim Sabian, Monique, for the revenge that the insensitivity Howard had about his dad?
Yeah,
I would
right.
love that. If Tim did cameos, fuck,
Tim
that would
Sabian.
be funny. That would be amazing. If he
I'm
did.
wondering if Tim knows about this.
are you gonna call? Are you gonna call a friend?
Yeah. A nude Caitlin Hatley.
Classic
Oh,
G
no.
Canada.
Oh,
Damn.
Christ, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. You know what? That would actually be really fun if we went on Cameo and just got a whole bunch of like $10 people to.
Oh, that would be the greatest.
Like
Sorry
this-
for your
You could
loss.
do cameos, Mon. You'd get a lot of
Yes.
people. You would.
Huh?
Gunk, you could do cameos.
Oh, God, no.
Gunkers would. There's this many.
No, they
all
wouldn't.
these people. who
Nobody
would-
cares about me. I'm not
You-
that. I'm
You
not,
got to undercut high pitch Eric, Monique, by $1.
yeah, exactly. I did see Stuttering John's foot. That was really kind of hideous today.
Oh,
Did you see this
Jamie
one?
Foxx.
That was deaf. That was
Oh, Jamie Foxx would be
Monty-
priceless.
Did you see
Oh.
the first? Did you see the first pictures of him for that new movie he's in,
What new movie?
John?
Jamie Foxx or deaf? Oh, you talk about King Louis the 15th?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you
I
see
did.
that?
I'm
Yeah.
not, my plan for revamping this whole career is no period pieces. So that's one of the things I wanted out. I'm not excited about it at all. It's gonna be a big fucking snoozer. You know it's gonna be.
Yes,
No-
I
no
love
period
getting the
pieces.
condolences from Cameo. I'm putting some thought
I
into this.
think
I'm
they
loving
really,
it.
they really need to come up with a list. 'Cause,
I did really
Jeff
quickly
the
want
Drunk.
to also, yes, just the drunk would be amazing. Oh my God. I'm all over this. I think it's just the funniest thing. I did just briefly want to mention, if nobody had seen it, the I just so you know, I love the whole cameo thing. Oh my god, get Man Cow to do it. That'd be amazing.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh.
great.
I just
Good
wanted to
fuck.
throw Artie up here just so that you guys could all see him. If you missed the
Oh,
post
hello.
the other day,
Wow.
Artie is back on
Don't zoom
Cameo.
in. Ugh.
And yeah, I was
Yeah.
just really curious. He has like these
You know
really
what
weird
he looks
names.
like?
I'm just kind of fascinated by it. What, baby?
He looks like when they did the stop motion Santa Claus. You know, they couldn't really get the nose right.
God. Oh my god, I love that. Like, Year
Christmas
Without
without a
Santa
Santa Claus.
He's doing Elf too with James Caan. With James Caan.
Nice,
Oh
John.
my god, I love
Nice.
that. I know his eyes
you
look
s-
really different. He looks like his forehead though is just really bothering me for some reason.
You
It's
mean the
just
veins popping out?
veins.
He
I've
might have
never seen
been. He might have
veins
been
like that.
hiking, like Stuttering John. He'd just been hiking.
Hiking?
Oh,
Stuttering
yeah.
John hikes because he can't
He
drive.
pretends he's invited girls to go hiking with him.
Hiking.
yeah.
Hey
Like a
Monique,
date.
Autobot
That means
writes
runs
you.
at a store.
Do,
What,
do
babe?
Jews mourn for like a year straight? Is that a true thing in the Jewish community?
I think
No.
true Jews do. I think Deborah
Jews.
will probably do that.
Oh,
You know,
no.
That gives
not
Howard an out.
Emily.
Yeah,
Emily
will.
would
Emily
do that.
definitely will.
I don't
Mo-
think most Jews do that. I mean, most American Jews are atheists. They don't, it's not something they do. I think
Except for Emily.
Whatever
they
gives
sit
them more days
Shiva
off.
for like 3 to 5 days. And that's it.
One bag travel rights. Will Howard zoom into his father's funeral?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What's curious is
Okay.
that I think that
Emily will make a video.
remember when Beth was playing soccer and just kicking the ball around and said, "Oh, Dennis, if you could find this, I would love it if you
All
could
right,
share
hold
it."
on. Beef
When
is
she's
playing
like,
soccer. Hold on.
When I'm sad, I kick.
Maybe
a
that's when
soccer
Ben
ball."
died.
Those
Yeah,
grape
that's what I'm
stomping feet.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe
All right,
that's
hold
when
on,
Ben
hold on,
died.
hold on.
So
Let me
That's
it's-
a
find it.
good
Let me find
connection,
it.
Monique. That's pretty good.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
Hold on, I'm looking. Hold on.
Tiger Lily gives
There's a lot of pictures here. Hold
Katie
on.
O'Donnell line of the night that Beth wore black bikini to mourn Ben.
Yeah, I love that.
That's good.
It was on our site too, so I don't know. I mean, it's maybe about 3 weeks
there-
old, 2 weeks
Oh
old
God, that's like 500. That's like 500 posts.
ago. I know.
Be-
I know.
I
Benjamin
find
Wright.
everything very sad and tragic and bad right now.
Oh,
Tragic about a
when was
100-year-old
that from?
That's when COVID started. That's
Oh,
the COVID.
Oh, is it?
year.
Wow,
Yeah.
Bond. That's
first-
Bond.
yes.
You were fucking. You were getting. You were
Oh,
always.
wait,
been
I
good
found
on
it.
But you.
I found it.
I'm so
Oh,
excited.
Thanks, John.
all right.
That
Hold
was
on.
so
Let me share this.
Thank
this
you.
Oh dear Lord, this
You
is
beat Fred in
so disturbing.
10
Oh
minutes.
my God.
I'm not
Do you want
so
me to turn
optimistic
do you want me
anymore.
to do you want me to turn on the sound too?
Absolutely.
Let's see, Chrome tab.
You got to change your life, man.
All right, so hold on, let me go make sure
It's
that
just turning into a
Find it.
drops fest.
Whatever it is
Well,
you
you-
need to do.
hold on, there we go.
I see it, so I'm just waiting on you to
Hold
be.
on, hold on.
John, you should start your Squabble channel again. Just call it Squabble Lane
I-
and put
I-
it all
I-
back
I-
in
Does
the
anybody hear
background.
the incredible wind
I
noise
didn't,
and
I didn't add it yet.
the monstrous kick from those giant thighs,
Those grape stomping feet.
those big feet.
Oh, that's Southampton High School, Monique. That's where I passed to go to Squabble.
What does
Now
the
you see-
wording say there? When I'm sad,
When I'm
like.
sad. When I'm sad, I like to take walks with my husband, cuddle with my cats, and kick soccer balls.
Right, sure you do. I've never seen you kick a soccer ball before.
With those big feet, it can.
That's Southampton High School.
I can watch this all night.
Jesus. Why is she there and why is she playing with soccer balls?
Because it's sad.
Now, what date
It's
was
ca-
this?
This was on what the hell? I can't see the date.
Can I tell you my favorite Matt Dillon story real briefly?
It says how many weeks ago.
Oh,
it
July
was.
29th.
July
July
29th.
29th.
So I'm gonna go with I bet you Ben died 2 weeks ago. And you know
Yep.
what? I bet you they kept it this way. So they wouldn't have to like do the whole condolence bullshit thing.
Yes.
He wouldn't
Yep.
have to address it online. He wouldn't have to talk about it, and he will only bring it up when he gets back to work. Period.
Exactly.
Exactly.
This is why he did this the way he
Bingo.
did. So but Ben is, gone and buried already, and now he's got Stern number 2 to worry
Yes.
about, and yeah, that's it. That's all
I'll
you
sign
get.
off on that. I'll sign
With
I
that
absolutely
79
will.
constantly
IQ
watch this.
shining through.
I just love this so much.
Benjamin writes, Wiggy and his sister are going to have to fight over who gets the $255 Social Security death benefit.
Oh, he's the first one to tell you he thinks that he should share in whatever monies
Oh, absolutely.
that his father is leaving. That's his. He firmly believes that he deserves a part of that.
Why isn't it? I have a really weird question. Why isn't it like on the field kicking it into the net?
Bobby, you're so cute.
I
I
guess
hope
that's what they call a basic bitch corner kick, Dennis. In Beth's retard brain, that's where corner kick goes. She's what
Wow.
the kids call a basic bitch.
It's wearing it wears a hat playing soccer.
Honey.
Oh my god. I'm kicking a ball
Do you think she's with Kimmel's kids during this?
No.
29?
Take him down to the
No, you
high school?
kidding me?
Who's on the other and who could be on the other side? Maybe it's her. Maybe it's her.
I mean, let me tell you, I have my moments of anger. I'm like, gee, this is weird. My old man who yelled at me my whole life that I'd never be able to make a living, that I'd never be able to amount to anything, that I couldn't even be on the radio because I'm an idiot, is now, basically completely dependent upon me because he didn't plan for his old age properly.
You who was never going to know how to do anything.
Right.
Or be
Yeah, I
able
want
to
to
do
say,
anything.
Dennis,
I want to go, hey, Dad, so you're such a fucking genius and I'm a moron. Why are we in this position today?
Why are you left in my hands?
Yeah, yeah. Why is Fart Man handling your medical needs?
Thank you, Shane.
Yesterday, I'm getting a table delivered because my father keeps knocking over the kitchen table when he gets up. We keep telling him, don't put your fucking hands on the table. It had a round base. So it got a square base.
Listen to those choppers.
Got a square base. How come Fart Man how come the idiot is good enough to get a good new table for you?
Listen to those dentures.
How come the
though,
moron?
You're saying you're lucky to have Ashley? They're
No.
lucky they had you.
No, there's a difference. They hit the lottery with me because I'm the moron who saved up for their retirement because they were too fucking stupid to save up for their own.
Oh, and this was June. This was June of this year.
He's such a wonderful son.
Dennis, you're such a power washing paisan. That crabgrass must drive you crazy right now.
Oh, it's driving me nuts.
You're thinking of a million different ways to chlorophyll that grass. I know you are. And power wash the track.
They need some weed feed in that side there.
Hey, Dad, maybe you should shut up and sit down.
Ugh.
Not me.
Oh, good one. Amanda Pete, brown eyes. Cameo.
Oh.
That's perfect.
It's not I didn't know I'd grow up, and I'm an old man, and I didn't realize I have to save up not for my old age, for their old age. and it's like I have two infants.
Giggling cow.
Everything. They don't do anything.
I literally have agitation in my stomach.
Seriously, it's crazy. I'm telling you, man.
Is there no joy in Mudville?
And then I get crazy. I go, well, if there was justice, my parents stuck me in a community where I got the shit beaten out of me every day. I should stick them in one of those fucking homes where find the worst one and let them sit there and say, here you go. Now you'll go through what I went through.
Oh.
My dad used to be vicious to me.
He's so angry.
Liar.
No, it's a little boy.
It's angry.
I asked him a question. You're stupid. You're a moron. What kind of moron are you, you dope? And I feel like going and saying to him, but I'm not mean. I'm a good guy. Like my father now
He's
doesn't
not mean.
anything. I should just sit there and go, you're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. The people attacking me in my room. You're an idiot, you stupid ass. Don't you see there's nobody here, you dummy?
Isn't he
just
just
rap at
beautiful?
the funeral? That's so sweet.
Isn't he just
Save
like
it for the funeral.
precious angel brought down from heaven to bring rays of sunshine to
Yes.
Ben's last days? Seriously, are you
Yes.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah, what king baby ebullience that was. Oh, it's so
Don't think for a
sweet.
second I don't have all of them. Thank you, Shane. I forgot to say that to you. I have
What about
saved
this
all
comment
his.
on the screen right now?
Hey, what if Ben's death was during this time and it prompted him to do this rant? Interesting.
Yeah, he couldn't
Interesting.
listen. There's no There's no
I
repercussions.
thought those were just nice little, Ben Motts that we could play when we remember Ben during the course of the next couple of weeks. Because you know what? He was an angry, hateful, vengeful, disgusting son in the course of the last couple of months, and we recorded it all,
Oh,
so we got it.
the
And
last 2 years actually has gotten very bad. The last 2 years, it truly was
yeah, but the
despicable.
vitriol coming out of him
Oh, the
now
last
that
the
he's
last few months have been
presented
just
has just
horrid.
been really just out there. I know the
What-
soccer ball video is hypnotic. He's so right.
Was it cut out of the replay again, Monique? I can't remember.
What?
The
This?
Those are
father
all just
rants.
random. Those are random
Okay.
clips. I'm not even really sure, honestly. I just saved all the nice hateful ones that he had done in one little file so that we can bring it back out when we needed to. And this is one of those days where I'm more than happy.
Monique is cranking by 11. Midlife crisis.
That's right, Fairway Maiden. It is hypnotic. Can watch that
Maybe
horse. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that Budweiser commercial where they had the horse out there. They were kicking the ball.
Kicking the ball.
Oh my god.
Let's announce this on Andy Cohen's radio show on Monday.
Now, Dad, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. You answer incorrectly, the cash flow stops. You're going to have to dip into your own bank account.
No food.
No food for you. I feed them, I clothe them, I house them, I put a roof over their heads. So now I get to abuse them. Isn't that how it works?
Yes, that's the way it works. Oh, hey, dabblers.
Wow. That
What
was
kind
anonymous.
of broad watches basketball?
Brittany Griner. That's the kind of broad.
Oh, yes, you're right, David. I think what's worse is he'll continue to hate posthumously. Absolutely.
Oh,
true.
absolutely.
Absolutely true. Okay. I think that's about
I think we've wrapped it up.
yeah, I can't look at her anymore.
It's hypnotic.
David, if you're up for it, next Radio Gunk, you're welcome to come on and give us all your Ben Stern gossip from recording in the 50s from Underdog and Tennessee Tuxedo. I know you have stories.
Yes, he does.
You get a
Yes, he does. Linda Ayres says it best. The 67-year-old man was lucky enough to have his parents live into their 90s, speaking so horribly, but having to take care of them a little bit at the end of their lives is beyond disgusting. Agreed. I mean, and so when we decided we'll do a show next week, which is Meet the Sterns.
Yes.
Ooh.
And so we will have that lovely audio and video clip ready to go, and you'll hear from Ben and Ray talking about all the things he's such a full of shit guy about, Howard meaning, and we'll do a nice little real tribute to Ben, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to hear another word out of Howard about this.
Out of the four of you, do you know anybody who's had collective parents who are that combined age of these two that's lived that long?
No.
I'm not even close. Like
No.
decade. I don't even think it is insane. Not even close.
Yeah.
No.
So he can bitch all he wants, but you know what? He was very, very lucky to have them, and he should really feel blessed to have been able to and have them to be in sound mind and body for as long as they were. You know, yeah, maybe his father's a little deaf and whatever, but his mom certainly is just just alive and kicking. So yeah, whatever. Fuck you, Howard, for not respecting and honoring your father as you should. And I think it's pretty sad and pathetic that this entire charade of just, quietly and throwing it out there that your father passed away and waiting for the radio show to actually talk about it is really like a sucky
It should
thing.
surprise nobody if that's actually the way he released it. It should.
Of course.
Monique
should
has every
surprise-
right to act on this and overreact because it should surprise nobody that he would release it like that. as a sociopath narcissist would.
That's our guy. So yeah. So that's it. Rest in peace, Ben Stern, at the ripe old age of 99. And today is Thursday, August 11th. We have no idea when this happened, but rest assured, I will dig into this. I will, ask some formers and see if they know anything, and see what I come up with, and then I'll kind of talk about it when we get back together, I guess.
Well, that's on the next show. It's a great excuse to just wade right back into this from the Meet the Stern stuff. So it's a great way you get the follow up information.
It's a callback.
That's a callback. Yeah.
Callback.
It's callback. All right. So guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We were happy to be able to come together really quickly and throw this together for you guys. Some of you are still naysayers about it, and that's okay. We don't know anything. But I think that our working theory is the best one we're going to have. Bon Jovial, do you have any keen observations you would like to impart to us before we bid adieu?
Nah.
No?
No.
Nah.
Nothing.
Okay. All right then. So that's it for tonight. Thank you all for contributing to the show. Thank you so much for just hanging with us. Our chat is the fucking best. We love you guys all. So have a great night, and we will see you next. Hey guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any further discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so you know when we're doing a new show. Thanks.